Con plenitud, la energía del cambio tiene...
Again, OBS changed my configurations again. And I was talking to nobody. It didn't accept my microphone. Anyways, hi. I'm sorry about that. I was explaining that I was late today because neighbors. Nothing bad, but they they came here because they needed to do a couple of things. I don't know how to stop that. Configurations are getting whacked. And I know what it is, but I kind of don't want to accept it. It's basically Windows. I don't feel ready to move to Linux because it feels complicated. Okay? And I know it's not that bad, yada yada. You only have to find a distro that you vibe with. Yeah, bitch. I cannot even find a food that I like, so imagine a distro that I like. Or just build a virtual PC. Yada yada. No. Okay. Okay, everything should be fine. Hmm. And I'm gonna buff up this ever so slightly. Hmm. I'm also gonna move this elbow a little up. Hi, Katie. And I'm gonna change. I have to work fast today because I want to watch a movie in like less in like 2 hours. So sorry about that. I'm gonna get the ears slightly down. The first frames are the worst to work with for me because I basically throw shit at the wall and see what works. No, I'm not allowed. I'm a streamer. I have to live for the content. If I'm not making content, I'm dead. I'm joking, by the way. But am I joking, though? Mm-hmm. I think I can put dot here and use you there. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. It's not as extreme as I would have liked. This part, this movement. Let's drop you a little lower. That's quite a bunch. Also, I think tomorrow I have work to do. Is it tomorrow? Oh my god, I forgot. Let me check something. Because this is important to me, okay? To nobody but to me. I'm very anxious. I'm commentating around in... yeah, it's tomorrow. Tomorrow I do have to commentate around. I'm gonna have to be until... Oh my gosh. Why am I doing this to myself? So tomorrow I'm gonna be in Frost Fatales, the Spanish retransmission of Frost Fatales. Awful, thank you. I think I did okay. I'm gonna be clear, I didn't felt super comfortable because I don't have enough experience in this, but it wasn't like bad, you know what I mean? It was like I felt uncomfortable because the people were bad, or no, they were delightful. They were delightful. The thing is, I didn't feel comfortable enough to perform as per my own personal unattainable standards, basically. It's me. I'm the problem. Thank you. Thank you for acknowledging that. I am the problem. The runner had a problem in the middle of that run, and I felt so bad for it. It's pronounced, by the way. I felt so bad for it because it was a problem that it died in the first like 6 minutes of the run, and it had to reset, like start over. So the run went a little bit overestimate. Not like awfully overestimate, but noticeable enough to be like, uh-oh. You know what I mean? So yeah, basically, I didn't feel comfortable commentating because, first of all, I hate my voice. Second of all, those couple of nervousness, quote unquote, mistakes made it weird because we have like 5 minutes in which what we have to do is repeat exactly what had happened the previous 5 minutes. So I personally felt like I was like, oh no, should we say something different? What should we do? How do we recover from this? You know what I mean? Because obviously we have to point out, yeah, that's a mistake from the runner. But at the same time, you have to make it super clear that it's not, oh my god, it's so bad. It doesn't know how to play the game. No, it's like this is something that's normal. This happens in runs. It's just tragic that it happened in GDQ. You know. That's literally a reset. It was literally a reset. But the run ended up being 26 minutes or something like that, so it's not like it was bad or something. It was fine. Also, that the final boss, I think it did the final boss like super fast, the fastest I have ever seen. It was the fastest final boss I've ever seen in my life in that game. Which I'm not gonna claim I'm super knowledgeable in that game because I'm not, but I know that game. I have played that game many times. So it's a little bit of, you can do this fast? Hello? How? Please teach me. Actually, I don't want to do that. I was thinking of doing something in this frame, and I'm like, you know what? No. For another frame, honey. Wait. This is another frame. Don't worry about it. It's me being stupid. Or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna close ever so slightly the mouth here. From here. These middle frame animation, these middle frames usually look, I'm gonna say it, bad. Is it normal? Yes. Think of keyframes. If you understand animation, you know what I'm talking about. You are not supposed to make everything look super pretty and perfect every time. No, you just want to make the movement clear. That's your goal. Make your movement clear. Speaking about clear, this weekend, a brand that I like and used in my channel of nail polish is going to drop polishes. It's going to drop jelly polishes, okay? The bitches are releasing 2 blues and no greens, and I'm like, excuse me? Why do you do that to me? I'm so sad right now, I cannot even anymore. Anyways, but yeah, they're releasing 2 blues and no greens. What the fuck? Also, why are you... I'm sorry. Okay. I was looking at the closed captions and they were like non-existent. And I was like, what is going on? Why are you not working? And they were not working just because they felt like not working? I guess? Hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna copy this section and we're gonna start seeing the trickery. The trickery is I'm gonna paste. I said overwrite color. Why are you not overwriting color? Oh. Because there was something selected. This program has those things that I don't know how to navigate around, but actually, let's go for the next frame. So yeah, tomorrow I'm commentating a bingo. From one of my favorite games, UFO 50. Apparently they're gonna be playing UFO 50 and trying to compete in a bingo. And I'm so interested in the rank. It sounds so interesting. Yeah, it's gonna be a 25 square bingo, a 5x5. And sorry, I'm opening something. And it's gonna be either the first one that makes a bingo wins, or if no one can make a bingo because they are gonna look at what the others doing, they're going to basically be like, okay, the first one who fills 13 squares because it's the one that has more squares. And I'm so interested, honestly. Because if it's a 25 squares bingo, it can be many things. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna make it squint ever so slightly. Wow, I think it's giving. Guys, I think it's exactly what I wanted. Okay, next frame, I'm gonna take this hand. And copy, paste. Perfect. And I have to check the differences. This and this. See, I'm basically running with it. I'm just taking something and making it go further. Also, today I have a delivery of liquid latex, and it's so weird because I'm gonna show you later. one of my liquid latexes says it's milky white, but it looks white. And one looks cream and it says it's white. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm gonna show you this later. I'm gonna show you this later on Discord. It has like a sticker on top of the sticker, and it's very obvious. So I'm quite interested in seeing what's going on here. Conspiracy theory! Anyways. Okay, I think that's fine, but I want to make it go up a little bit in a couple frames, so this frame is just gonna be... Actually, no, I'm gonna do this. Is it cheating? Yes. Do I care? No. Okay, let me paint. Why are you one pixel behind, actually? I do not understand, but okay. Do you see the vision? Is the vision visioning? I think it's visioning. I think it's there. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this frame. And this stream should be 2 hours. I should be 2 hours doing this. And we are in the middle frame. Guys. I don't fucking know if I'm getting good at this shit or lazy at this shit. Because this is not what it should be. Like, what? How is it going fast? Oh fuck. Give me a sec. My phone is giving me the... Charge me or I'm gonna die. So I need the charger. I hate charging my phone, guys. Okay. I'm trying to look at this. Okay, where can I put my phone? Because the charger is long enough to put it on top of something, but if I put it to my left, I hit it with my shoulder. If I put it to my right, I hit it with shoulder, elbow. If I put it to my right, it doesn't reach. It's a mess, and it's my fault, guys. Anyways. It's time to start uncurling this, okay? So we are gonna copy this arm and paste it in lieu of this arm. Do you like when I use smart sounding words? Or do you hate it? I think it makes me sound pretentious. Honestly. Oh, this is not the way people do animations, by the way. This is just the way the psychotic me does it. I'm psychotic. Anyways. I'm gonna erase this arm completely, by the way, because... Why is my density not densitying? Oh, because I'm not using the correct tool. Can I please be erased from existence? Because, oh my god, I deserve it. But yeah, I know that I use complex wording sometimes. I'm not trying to be pedantic. I am pedantic. Like, I'm not trying to be pedantic, but I know I am pedantic. It's a feature, not a bug. I know that's who I am. Yes, it just happens. Anyways. From this step to this step, there's something here that's not helping the case. And I don't know what it is. I'm gonna copy this again. Let's go for this. We're gonna paste it with this line here. Again, do not trust me to make an animation. Basically, this is not how people do animations. This is how I do animations because I don't know how to actually do animations. So it's just how it goes. So to be clear, this is how I make animations, but that's because I don't like what Gen 5 does. Like, actually, let me look for an example. Okay, let me save this image. I'm gonna go in on a tangent because I want to fill up the stream. Don't worry about it. Time for a tangent, guys. We're gonna use this. Oh, custom cider. That's not what I wanted then. Because what I wanted to show is something else. This person is creating frames properly. How do I know that? I just went for Spriter's Resources Slicer and got this one. Instead of getting the actual one. Count the pixels. The pixels are consistent. Instead, I literally googled this. Where is it? I'm actually looking for Cider's closing movement because actually this should help me. Give me a sec. Black and white. First generation. No, not back. Parts. Animated. Here. Cider male. This is what I wanted to show. Fuck yes. Sorry about that intermission. This is someone that's doing it. I think how I do it, like redrawing and placing things. But I'm gonna show you how Nintendo does it. Well, did it in generation 5, which is the style that I'm getting into. Run through basic animation, run through rare animation, basic animation, rare animation. These are the basic animations and the rare animations. Do you see what I see? I don't know if you see what I see, but I'm gonna be super picky because this is favorite, okay? I know I'm behind this. Don't worry. I'm gonna fix it. Hi, it's me. I'm doing a tangent. I don't know if you can see, but let's look at the first sprite, okay? You cannot see my mouse. It's fine. Let's look at the first sprite. All the lines are consistent. Do you see that? The dots are super consistent. The claw, let's look at the claw that's lower, okay? We're gonna focus on the claw, on the left claw of the Pokemon, which would be the right claw, the claw that looks lower on the sprite. Let's look at the first frame in both of them. It's precise. The scale is consistent, although there's something in the middle, but it's fine. But now let's look at the next frame. We start seeing like a dip into, then out, then a corner being weird, into another corner being weird. Third frame, and it starts to be a little bit messy, very messy in the lines. Fourth frame, and look at the jaggedness of it all. It should be straight, and instead it's... what's that? It looks like teeth. And the fifth frame, the one that's right above me, look at that. What is that? Hello? That's not because Game Freak doesn't know how to fucking draw. That's actually because Game Freak did it in different layers. So they drew the claw, the scythe, and instead of redrawing it, they started shifting it. They copied it and started shifting it in something like After Effects. I'm not saying they used After Effects, I'm saying they used a program that allowed them to move parts independent. You know what I'm trying to say, okay? So, when they did that, they try to retrace it like, for example, look at this. Look at the wings here. Look at the wings. Do you see that there's clearly something going on in some of the frames, right? Look at the frame that's exactly above me. Look at that wing. I'm pointing with my ahoge. This is messed up compared to this, and exceptionally compared to this. That's because they rotated it in ways that shouldn't have been rotated. Anyways, let's get back to business. Where were we? I'm sorry. Okay, that seems okay. I'm gonna duplicate this. And we're gonna start getting this guy. I know the tangent was a little bit complicated to follow. But yeah. Long story short, keyframes in Generation 5 were a suggestion, okay? They didn't control them that much. And due to that, it kinda gets messy down the line. And that's why I don't like using that. I prefer drawing frames one by one, doing the shifts manually myself. That is more time consuming, and my animations could be way more professional, way better, but I don't go the extra step most of the time. I'm not redrawing this arm 27 times. I'm not doing a complicated animation movement. If I was going to do that, I would take like 6 hours per frame, basically. Maybe not 6 hours per frame, but I would absolutely take at least 30 minutes per frame. Per frame. And I do my animations in 16ths. So I would be 6 hours or 7 total. Maybe a little less, because I would try to make ways to reduce certain parts. But yeah, it's a lot of time. It's a lot. It's not worth it, because I'm gonna be super clear here. I'm the only one looking at this Fakemon. I'm the only one that pays attention to them, because they are my creations. I don't have the channel to support them. I don't have the audience to support them, basically. And it's normal. I'm not focusing on my Fakemon content. I am not only a Fakemon artist. I stream variety. That influences how this goes. And I'm not saying it as is, woe is me, I'm so mad. No, it's like, it is what it is. It's, I guess, have to think there's only a way to get more of this, and it would be literally shifting all my content to make only Fakemon. It would be making Fakemon at least 3-4 times a week, pump out many Fakemon. But I personally don't feel I'm in a point in time in which I can do that. And I prefer quality over quantity. And I'm not saying, oh my god, I'm such quality work. It's the best Fakemon you have ever seen. No, there are many talented, hardworking Fakemon artists that can put out consistently several Fakemon per week with great concepts, great executions. I'm not one of them. If I have to release several Fakemon in a reduced time span, I would notice. And I think you, as a viewer, would notice that the concept is not consistent. The artwork is not there. You would notice that it's missing a lot. And I can say that confidently because I was trying to do that a couple of years ago and it didn't work for me. It just didn't work for me. I don't have much evidence. I do have evidence though, but let's... I'm sorry, Kumacho. I'm gonna change you, honey. The issue is that I don't have them in big format, which is something I don't want to touch right now. So I'm gonna hide these. I'm gonna open them. They are in another one. But I don't remember everything, but let's open this. What the fuck is this? This I ate. Kinda ate with this, but what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this concept? This concept was Chisire Beach. What the fuck? Do not do that. Sprites. This is the thing with less concept I have ever sprited. The dithering is atrocious because I tend to compensate my lack of concept with dithering. This doesn't look like a Pokemon. This looks like a random enemy in RPG. Look at this. What is this? It's awful. This got revamped into Myrtle. I can show you Myrtle actually. Here. We can see them side by side. Like, hello? I made it so poorly. It's so bad. Let's get back to Komacho here. Because next stream that I'm gonna do with this is going to be with Komacho, so... Loving memory of Komacho. I'm just feeling time because, honestly... We only have like 6 frames left, and I did 1 hour, and I need to fill up another hour, and I don't want to do another animation, to be honest. Do we want to? Do we want to? Chat, do we want to? I don't know. Let's. I don't know. What am I doing? Anyways. Actually, let's do something. I'm gonna show you a very embarrassing sprite. And it's the first iteration of this guy. What the fuck is this? It's the same concept. It's the same concept. Yes. It's the same concept. But I didn't know how to draw. And I improved over time, and from this, I ended up doing this. I'm making it move. Okay, let's start dealing with this. The other animation I wanted to make. Am I? I honestly doubt it. But okay. This is weird because I want to do something here and it's going to be bad, but I'm gonna have to correct a lot. This is the kind of thing that I'm saying that if I had to redraw everything over and over, I'm making it perfect. This is a work of hours. Hours. I'm not being... I'm not exaggerating. This work that I'm doing right now would be many hours. And I don't want to do it, so... Especially because, as I said, this is for me. I don't sell these guys. These are my designs, like they are not... something that is going to be in any Fakemon game, unless you want to call me, honey. Call me if you want to make a game with me. Like, call me. I don't know anything about programming, but I can make Fakemon, something like that. I'm very appealing. I know, I'm very professional. You're too dark. Okay, now it's time to move the buvas. Yes, the plan is to move a little bit the buvage. Ew, disgusting. It's too symmetrical, it's too perfect. I hate it. Duplicate this, and I'm gonna. Oh! No, not duplicate yet. Delete. Oh no, yes, duplicate. Why did I delete? Anyways, we didn't lose anything, so. Oh fuck. Now I have to pay attention to. I hate paying attention. Guys, this is illegal. Why am I forced to pay attention? This is the meme of Born to Eep, Forced to Lock In, or something like that. That's me right now. I'm getting so fast at this shit. I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know when. I don't know where. I just know I'm getting fast. But I have to say, fast doesn't always mean good. You can be fast, but bad. And that's obviously not a desirable outcome. Perfect. That's exactly the result I was looking for. I wanted the vuvash being vuvashing, like boom boom. Now I can re-render the mouth. Thoughts? How many frames do I have here in these others? Because I think I have 16, but I may have 15 because I think it's not adding up, Bunny. No, I'm gonna go to Tamuse actually because I know you are animated. 16 frames. Okay. Let's see how these 14 frames work. Okay, I'm copying this and again. And it's my art, I can trace it if I want to. It's fine, I'm not cheating. Not too much. Trust, it's not cheating. Weird. I don't know how you are like that, but I'm gonna have to fix you. You seem kind of fakes to me. That will be the last frame, and I think I'm gonna do the lazy route. And just make it blink again. This is not properly pasted. I think this would be it. What do you think? I think it's fine. I think it works. I think it's I'm shocked because I did this animation in 1 hour. I honestly thought that the animations of the frogs would take me like 2 or 3 hours each. And I was like, oh my god, I have to rush because I only have 2 hours today. Hmm. Right now what I'm doing is basically look at it over and over and over again. To see if there's a mistake. I'm just hyper focusing on certain areas. I'm gonna make it bigger for you guys. I see where this is coming from. In these frames it goes a little up, but you know what? I kinda like it. But this makes this line weird. This line is weird. I think that's the thing. I think it is. This I don't think there's much else that I have to fix anymore. Let's look again. I'm gonna add this to this. At least this. Better. Yeah, I think that's it. But if I start this frame, you can see that the sprite is not moving because I just was working on this guy. What are we gonna do? We're gonna add the shiny here, and we're gonna change the whole palette. For that, I'm gonna use my bucket with similar colors. It's very important. Then I'm gonna select all my frames, and color by color, I'm gonna be taking one color at a time, and it's gonna change it in every frame if we did it correctly. If not, we have to do it again and try again, basically. I think this palette for the shiny is kinda cute. I think it's giving what needed there. Also, sometimes you can use incorrectly some shades while animating. And you know what's a telltale? When you play the animation and some colors don't match at all. That's an amazing tale. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna play the animation. Oh, that's something there. Do you see that? And it happens here too, but I just didn't realize. So it's time to fix it. Next frame. We can delete this. Chat, we did it! We finished an animation and now I have an hour that I don't know what to do with. I don't want to end stream in 1 hour. It's like I knew today was gonna be short, but not this short. Hello? No, you are saved. I have to export you as a GIF. No, this is shiny. Yes. We're gonna take a while exporting this because we have to export. When I do this is gonna take a while. It's not frozen. Do not worry about it. It's taking a while. Yes, it's still going. Okay, it works. Now we have to repeat the same steps for the non-shiny version. Okay, I know this takes a while. Okay. So, we did this. This is from another session. And obviously this animation is simpler. It's because this guy moves in a more simplistic way. An animation this quote-unquote complex for me, it's impressive, honestly. I'm shooketh right now. So, I'm gonna put a quick poll on chat. I don't care. I'm gonna leave the poll for 3 minutes. So, what we're voting is which one should I try to animate now? This would be Flintanura, which is the fire type. Riplanura, which is the water type. Vibranura, the electric type. And Crystalura, the ice type. You could make them move like this guy. These guys cannot move as of yet. And yes, I made a poll, and I know you're not gonna vote in the poll because you're gonna be either like not there or be like, no, whatever you want. Answer, please. And just going through the motions and changing them, like, you know. Eventually, I will animate the 5. That's a threat. But I honestly thought it would take like 5 streams, obviously. We may do it in 2. If we are fast enough, we may do it in 2. See, nobody's voting. Please vote. You're being mean to me. Guys, why are you being so mean to me? Great! A winner is everyone. I obviously cannot make everyone. I don't have the time, nor the energy, nor the health, apparently. I just sneeze. Okay. Which one should we do? I don't want to do this one because this is gonna take a while. This one could be fun, but it's gonna take a while too. And these two require more arms. Okay, I'm gonna go in order. Let's go for you. But I can tell you, I'm not gonna finish today. Because my plan was finishing like 2 hours of stream, and we are in 1 hour and a half, so. I'm gonna start moving this down. Why did you do that? Why is this? Wait a second. Do you see that it's like... I don't know why it was like cancelled. . 'Cause I hate it. When it does this, I hate it. Oh, because I was in a different frame. Guys, I was in a different frame. Mm-hmm. I think this would be the best way to portray this. This has to be 12 frames per second. If not, it's too slow. Ooh, I'm starting to get a little bit tired. Like, it's kind of a weird tired, you know? It's like it's the kind of thing that you are looking at and it's like I kind of don't want to continue working on this because I'm quite distracted, honestly. It's one of those things in which you are like, I know that I have a time limit and it's not gonna be met anyways, so you are considering, should I just ditch it? For another time? And I may and I might. It's not decided. It's nothing is on stone yet. And I think that's a funny joke because this guy, those are stone. That's to make sound. Anyways, I'm gonna start moving this arm towards the inside. It's going to be hard. Because I'm shifting positions right now. And I'm gonna have to redraw a lot. And that's why I don't want to do it. Again, I'm conscious I'm gonna have to redraw like crazy. I know. Don't remind me, I'm going to cry. I need to redraw this arm. the curvature of the arm, basically. Hmm. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, my knee. Yo. I have to admit, I don't see it in the best way possible. I honestly see it quite poorly. Hmm. Let's start redrawing. Ooh, something is wrong in my body right now. Like my stomach is feeling actually very weird. Ooh, ooh, what's that? Guys, I'm having cramps. I'm not fucking joking. I'm having cramps. Like, hello, I'm not supposed to have cramps. I didn't ask for this. I know nobody asks for cramps, but in my case in particular, I didn't ask in so many ways. This is going to be annoying to deal with. Because of the exact colors. This is an issue of exact colors. Ooh. I'm realizing that the way I drew this is quite difficult to deal with in retrospect. Like the way this sprite came together, it has no room for error. Okay. If I'm gonna have to work in many steps, like in this case, I worked for also the face of face animation. That's gonna take a while. Also, I want to expand a little bit this. Ever so slightly. Oh, I'm cramping. I'm cramping bad. And I think it's because I didn't have enough snack today. I think I didn't eat enough. I just had a granola bar as my snack today. Because I didn't feel like, you know, having too much. I just felt like I needed to be a little bit skinny legend. I wasn't very hungry. But now I'm feeling hungrier. And when I say hungrier, it's not a good measurement because I think I have told it that I lost most of my ability to feel hunger. I do not understand hunger anymore. And I'm not joking. I think I said it already, but when I was in my lowest health wise, eating was so physically painful that I didn't. I spent months, if not years, without eating. I mean, I have to eat, but I avoided it as much as I could because if it was physically painful, it's not like, oh my god, I want to be skinny. No, I couldn't. If I ate, I felt like I was going to die. So that's why I didn't eat that much. So yeah, due to that malpractice, negligence, dejection. I don't know exactly how to call it, but it's due to how I was treated medically back then. Now I feel kind of hunger. I want to eat, but I don't feel like the actual feeling of hunger. If I don't know how to explain it, but I truly don't feel like hunger until it's almost too late. And by almost too late, I don't mean it's dangerous. It's not dangerous for me. I'm fine. But it's... Oh. It's almost too late in the terms of... I don't feel the... How to explain this? I don't feel hunger. I feel the effects of hunger. I don't feel the physical hunger. I feel the exhaustion and the feeling of, I'm gonna pass out. But I don't have that thing in my stomach that's like, it's time to eat. I don't feel that. I do not feel that anymore. What I feel is what I'm saying, the true exhaustion of, if you don't eat, it's gonna feel very, very, very bad very soon. And it's unpleasant. It's unpleasant. And you're gonna ask me, why don't you go now to eat? Because I'm streaming. I'm good enough to stream. Did you know that most of you weren't here? Of course. But there's a day in which I had to stop stream for like 10 minutes. I excused myself and I went to eat because I was about to probably have a very bad attack of I don't know if passing out or what, but it felt like I was almost passing out due to hunger. And it was in the middle of a Danganronpa stream. The first Danganronpa stream. Game. Not the first stream. But I was in chapter 4 that day. Because I remember exactly the moment I excused myself. I was like going to enter one of those rooms in the 4th floor. And I was like, guys. No, it was chapter 5. Because you explore that room in the murder in chapter 5. And I was like, I'm not gonna be able to finish today's stream. I'm not gonna be able. I'm unable. I cannot. And I was like, guys, I'm gonna take a BRB. Very, very quick. I took it. I took something to eat. Very, very, very quick. And I came back and I was fine. I could continue. Sorry, I don't want to. What did you do? What did you do? Why did you change like that? Concern. Okay. I'm gonna do this animation and only this animation, and after the fact, I will add layers to the animation. Sorry, to the animation. That's something I also do sometimes. I focus on a main thing, and after the fact, for example, I'm gonna be like, yeah, in this part of the animation, it can blink, and then I change the eyes and get back and forth in the cycle. That's usually how I work. I don't know why I didn't do it in Grubanura. It just felt natural. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and this and this and this, and everything went naturally. I feel like when I do things like what I'm going to do, it kind of feels a little bit more stiff because it's too telegraphed. Like, oh, okay, this loop is going to end, start next thing. So it kind of, it's a balance for me. It's a balance for me. Okay? Yeah. I don't know how to make an effect here that I want to make, so I'm gonna just do that. Pretend it's fine. Okay. Actually, no. I'm gonna duplicate this layer. Actually, no. Why are you increasing? I think that's a good starting point. It's not the best, especially because I feel its right hand it's not fully giving, but I think it's fine. I think this is kind of fine. So the next step here, I'm gonna make a blink animation in some place. Maybe around here. I'm gonna make it blink here. It's a long blink. And then here we can make you lower us. Maybe not like that. Maybe not like that. Like this, but I'm gonna shift you towards here, you towards here, and you here. And same here. This is the end point now. I want to override color. Why do... I was gonna say game. Program, why are you so obsessed with changing my settings? I did not consent to that. Pencil. Oh, so yeah, by the way, we are super close to the 500 followers for the archipelago. So if you want to see the archipelago, please consider following if you are not following, or promoting the stream elsewhere. Like, you know that. Okay, I'm gonna change this a little more. I'm gonna change one more frame. And in this frame, I'm gonna make it blink again. With the corrected eyes. This way we're getting a lot of variety. Look at the variety of the face. I don't love it, so I'm gonna shift this slightly. I'm gonna start shifting the shape. It's something that I did not want to do too much, because when you start shifting the shape, things can happen. Basically. And by things can happen, I mean in terms of finding your shapes and such, it can be annoying. It can be complicated. It looks kind of weird. The face looks kind of weird to me. I don't know how to explain it. But it looks kind of strange. I'm not hating it, by the way. Frame. We're gonna replicate this face. Maybe in one more frame. To give it a little bit of variety, you know? Honestly, it's kind of what I need. It's kind of what it needed. I'm loving how it's going so far. There's something there. That's not fixed. Let's fix this. It's kind of late to fix it, but we can fix it. Frame 3, so that means that this frame is going to be that frame. So let's fix this. Now it's going to take a while. What? No. if you're asking why do you take more things, more pixels than necessary, it's for that, for a frame of reference. I think that's better. That pixel helps a lot, honestly. You need a little bit more of... Oof, you need a lot more of precision here. Yeah. I'm basically fixing things as I see them. That's basically the process here. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this on my own because it's getting late. I cannot continue stream today. I knew it was gonna be 2 hours at most, but honestly, this is quite serviceable. I think this is very close to the vision right now. The next step would be making an animation of it opening the mouth. Like these frames in which he tilts the head back ever so slightly. You can see that here. It tilts the head back. I want that for this guy, opening the mouth and doing something else in the body. Maybe elevating this a little bit, but I don't know. In any case, we may work on this next week. We may not. I haven't decided. I'm gonna look for a raid target because I need dinner. I need dinner. I'm starting to feel off. So that's why I was telling you I'm feeling off. Let's not make it worse. So let's look for a raid target. Thanks for watching.